Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph, and today we're gonna be playing with these new characters, this new series that I just made up, and I really wanted to play it. And I just made this up, and I've been thinking about doing it for like 2 weeks now. I made the character, I have the background story, and everything. Okay, so this is basically this is single mothers, but this story has a background. Okay, so Ava right here, since she was little, she was put into the foster system because her mother was in a horrible accident that her father had caused. So her father was a party guy and did drugs and everything, and he was under the influence and was on drugs one night, and the mother and him was coming from a little party that their friends had because they haven't seen their friends for so long. So they went to the party and he was drunk and everything. The mother didn't really learn how to drive because she had like a fear of driving in cars since she was little, because the mother's mother was in a car accident, so she was always afraid of cars. So the husband was drunk, but then he was telling her that he could drive and he wasn't that drunk and he didn't drink that much. She trusted him, which she should have had, and he crashed the car and hit somebody else. And nobody else in the other car that got hit got killed, but the mother did die. The father went to jail because basically because first of all, he was under the influence. He had drugs in his system. Somebody died, and on top of that, the people were suing him for the car wreck. So nobody had to take care of her. Nobody could take care of Ava. Like, she was put into the foster system. Her mother was dead. Her dad was in prison. Nobody else was here to take care of her. She was put in the foster system. She was probably like 7 years old when she was put in the foster system. Um, there were some people that wanted to adopt Ava, but like she had some heart issues, and when they learned about her heart issues, they decided not to adopt her because they didn't want a broken kid. They don't want somebody that they have to spend a lot of money on and hospital bills and everything. So she was in the foster system for a really long time. She grew up in this neighborhood. Nobody liked her. She didn't have really a lot of friends. The kids at school bullied her. People wasn't really nice to her. She was known around town as the foster child and the foster system, and she was in a group home throughout her life. She met this boy. Hold up, let me get. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, she met this boy. Other. Okay, he's here. Okay, she met Dan. Yes, she met Dan when she was in middle school. She had gone to middle school in Willow Creek and she met him, and he was nice to her and everything, but she didn't really trust him because she had her guards up, because there was a lot of people always mean to her and tricking her and saying that they want to be her friend and everything, and they would just like shame her. And so she was very guarded about that, and she didn't really trust him, but he didn't give up, and he was always trying to talk to her, always trying to be her friend. She opened up a little bit. They got really close, and they were really great friends. They hanged out all the time. Some of Dan's girlfriends throughout middle school didn't really like him hanging out with Ava because they didn't like her background. They didn't accept her, and they didn't like him hanging out with her. But he didn't really care that much, and he didn't care about his reputation. He said that I'm gonna hang out with who I want to. You can't do anything about it. It's my business. It's not yours. So they end up going to the same high school together, and when she was in high school, ninth grade, she had some people actually did want to adopt her. Some people had came and wanted to adopt her. There was a Christian family. They really wanted to take care of her and everything. It was like kind of like a pity thing. They felt sad and they're like, "Oh, the hands of God, we gotta take care of these kids," and they wanted to take care of her and they wanted to adopt her. But then they found out that the father was out of jail and he wanted to see his daughter. So they decided because the father was out of jail and wanted to see her, they didn't want to deal with issues if they adopt her. And the father's like, I want my daughter, and it's like a bunch of shit. And what if he comes and wants money? And so they're just like, no, we're not gonna adopt her. She was very sad, but she was also happy because her father had got out of jail. But then her father couldn't take care of her because he's been out of jail for a really long time because he was on drugs. He was like on hard heroin. Okay, he was on hard coke, hard heroin. He was drugged out, and on top of that, he didn't have a place to stay. He was like legit sleeping on people's couches, and you can't raise a girl and don't have a house, and on top of that you're doing drugs. So there you go. The people didn't adopt her. Her father couldn't take care of her because he was on drugs and everything. So she's brought back in the foster system. Nobody could take care of her and everything. Dan continued being her friend, but at that time she was really distanced from him because she just felt like she was just trouble and just unlucky, and that's what people called her. That's what she called herself. She always said to herself that she is an unlucky person. She herself called herself the unlucky girl, and a lot of people call her that, the unlucky girl. So she basically says, I'm that, and I don't want you near to me because I don't want my unluck rubbing off on you. I don't want you to be unlucky and everything. But he didn't nudge. He continued trying to be her friend. He continued trying to talk to her and everything. He kept on pushing. And he was there for her and her downs, her very, very downs and everything. She had some troubles with the law. um, she almost got into a bad crowd and almost started doing drugs and stuff. So he was there to help her and bring her back to the right tracks and everything and all that. In the 11th grade, he was dating this girl and she was like really a bitch. And she didn't like Ava at all. 100% didn't like her. And she really, 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 really didn't want Dan to be friends with Ava. Like, she would legit talk down about her every single time. And when Dan would go to parties with this girl, she would like talk shit about Ava. He would tell her to stop talking shit about her, but the girl would just continue. And one time, like, she threatened Ava and said stop being friends with her. And then Ava like tried to like not talk to Dan anymore because the way that she threatened her. Dan found out, and then he broke up with her, and the girl was like, "Oh my God, you made the biggest mistake. You wanna be with the unlucky girl," and so he was like, "Fuck you." He broke up with her, and he was like, "Fuck you," and everything. And he had told Ava that he doesn't care what people call her, what she called herself. She had some bad shit happen to her, but he doesn't think that she's the unlucky girl. Like, luck could happen for her. And then they started dating in the middle of October in the 11th grade. They started dating and everything. And Dan's parents, these two, okay, they didn't like her because again, lived in the same town. Rumors were spread, shit was spread. They know how it's the unlucky girl. They didn't like her. They didn't want her to be with their son because they wanted their son to be with a civilized girl that has a family that's very well taken care of, and she has nothing. And so they didn't want him to be with her, but he was like, I'm gonna be with her. I love her. She's my best friend. We've been through so many things, and she's been here for me as much as I've been there for her. And they love their son very much. They didn't accept her, they didn't love her, but like they're not gonna force him to not like date her. So that's what happened. And then graduation, the day of graduation, before graduation actually, on the 12th grade, before graduation, way before graduation, she had gotten knocked up. She got pregnant. Dan had told his parents they wanted her to get an abortion. Dan didn't want her to get an abortion. They wanted her to keep the baby. She didn't know what to do. She was just confused. She had nothing. She was in a group home pregnant now, and she didn't know what the hell to do. Dan offered for her to stay at the house, but the parents really didn't want that to happen because they didn't want her to stay there. They didn't give her a chance at all. But like they wouldn't tell, like they would tell him like what's in their mind. They would say, we don't want this girl around here, we don't want this, we don't want that. But also Dan will say, F you, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. So they wouldn't really force it upon him, but they would say, hey, we don't want that. So he wanted her to have the kid. They talked, they decided to have the kid and everything, and she was pregnant. And she was pregnant throughout the whole 9 months of high school in the 12th grade. And now it's prom. And she went to prom before him, so she was already there at prom, just standing in the corner. The reason that he wasn't at prom at the same time as she was is because he was having an argument with his parents again about her. So he was really late to prom. But when she was at prom, her water had broke and she was in labor. She was like legit gonna have the babies. So some people called the ambulance. They drove her to the hospital to have the baby. He got to the prom, and then the kids were saying, yeah, your girlfriend water broke and she's like gonna have a kid. And so he rushed to the hospital, and it was raining and pouring like heavy rain. It was really bad, and he was rushing to the hospital, just like rushing to be there. And he got into a car accident, and he had died in the car accident. I know, horrible. So she's in the hospital, she had the babies, and he haven't came. So in her mind, she's thinking, oh my god, he figured it out. He realized that I am the unlucky girl, and he doesn't want to be with me, and he's gonna leave me and make me take care of these 2 twins by myself. Okay, yeah, she had twins. And she's like, oh my god, he's gonna leave me. He's not gonna want to take care of these kids. He realizes I'm not a lucky girl like everybody says. Oh my god, blah blah blah. She didn't realize that he was in a car accident and had died. So the police had came up to her, and she thought it was something that she did, but they was just trying to tell her that her boyfriend had died. And she was just bawling and crying in the bed and just like sad. And she was like, why? She was just tired of it and tired of everything. And the worst thing that day was that Dan's parent came rushing into that hospital, rushing into her room, and blaming everything on her. They was like, it's your fault that my son is dead. It's your fault because you met him. We knew you was not good. We knew you was trouble. You brought bad luck on him. We hate you. And they didn't want nothing to do with her. They didn't want her around them. They didn't want her nowhere near them. They didn't want nothing to do with the kids. They were just like, we don't want nothing to do with you. We don't want nothing to do with the kids. They hated her so much. And then also they put that hate on those beautiful twins. And she was just bawling the whole entire time. And then they just left. And she didn't know what to do. She had nowhere to go, no home and everything. She's 18 now, so kicked out of the group home. Can't stay there no more and everything. And she's in the hospital, and the nurses and everybody like heard everything and realized how awful it is. So they decided to help her if she wanted to keep the kids, but she didn't know if she wanted to keep the kids. So she tried to look up some adoption places and see if some people could adopt her kids, especially because they're like really small and babies, and it'll be easier. And she was really having a hard time because she did wanted to keep the kids, but then she's like, I can't do this by myself. I have no job. I have nothing. She didn't know what to do. She was going through a hard time. She wanted to give them up, but then she's like, what if the same thing happens to them that happens to me? What if they don't get adopted? Then what? Then what's gonna happen? So at the end of the day, she decided to keep the kids, obviously, and the hospital had helped her. They gave her a little bit of money to be okay. The little bit of money is not $6,000. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take some money off of that. So don't worry. They gave her a little bit of money. They gave her this apartment. They paid 2 months rent already for her. They gave her some baby stuff, some nice beds. They gave her some baby stuff, some really good thing. She had bought the beds with her money that she got and everything. They raised some money from her for her. They raised some money for her. They bought her apartment. They paid 2 months rent and everything, just for her to like get up off her feet and be okay a little bit. She's really grateful for them for doing that, and this is the story. So Dan is dead by storm because he was driving in a storm. And her mother is Peach Paris. I know what kind of name is that, but yeah, her name is Peach Paris. And she died by anger because she was yelling at her husband because he was driving. So I thought, yeah, but like she died by a car accident, just And this is her father, Terry. He's homeless. He has nowhere to go, obviously, because he's around here. So maybe she'll like meet him, and sometimes he will call, but we don't know it to call. Let's just act like he does have a phone. Okay, and this is Dan's parents, Christina, and him, and these are her two kids. The son is named after obviously the dad, but his last name, so Gregory Paris, and then right here we have Skylar Gregory Paris. So this is who they are, and this is where they're living. This little apartment, and this room is an extra room because I have this mod where I could get a roommate, and they would pay half of the rent and everything. And this is this is her mother's stuff. I just decided to put. I don't know what this is. This has been going on since yesterday. Well, like I don't remember when I played this. I made them and everything, and I played a little bit. But this is their. She got a little computer that she bought. Some tablets. It's not much. It's very crowded and everything. This right here and everything. So yeah, it's pretty okay. I never really lived in a really small ass apartment like this ever in The Sims. So this would be fun to play. I don't know if this is looking good or anything. So, okay. We're gonna start playing. Well, I'm gonna start playing this. Okay, let's start playing. She's gonna need to give him a shower. She's gonna need to give her a shower. So I'm gonna let them sleep for a little bit more. Maybe Okay, she's gonna get up and she's gonna give him a bath. Give bath to Gregory first. Give back to him. Come on, give it back to him. He's sitting there. It's like a really small apartment. She got to wake him up first. Okay. Okay, and then wake him up. Oh, wake him up. There he is. Over there. Okay, wake up. Give you a bath. And then
Vanessa?
give him a bath.
Bina Clift.
Okay, he's up. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, so since like a week ago or whenever the last time I played this, she changed his diaper here, and this been around here for like the longest. I don't know what to do or how to like get rid of it, but it's like really annoying. Is she not gonna give him a bath? Go give him a bath. I think this series would be nice and cool, and I wanna know what's gonna happen and everything. Go give him a bath. I'm gonna give her 750. Yeah, that'd be nice if she only has 750.
Oh, Pangura.
What? She gonna put him down? No, give him a bath. Give him a bath, lady. Jesus Christ, how hard it is to give a child a bath. He smells like bad. Oh, she's standing there. Is she gonna go give him a bath now? I guess I have to like complain to it just said that I could complain to the manager. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna complain to her afterwards. She's not giving him back. She's just standing there and not doing anything. Can you give him a bath, please? She's just standing there. Jesus Christ, give the child a bath. Okay, forget it. Yeah. Wait, what is she? She needs to get a bath. What is wrong with her? No, I was about to reset her. You're not gonna take a bath until you give that child a bath. Give him a bath. Sure. Yeah, okay. Give him a bath.
Catatoy? Bobby.
Great. You're gonna give him a bath. The kids before you, Mrs. The kids before you. She's just gonna stand. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus, she's just standing there for a really long time. Are you gonna give him a bath or just gonna hold him? Are you gonna give him a bath or are you just gonna hold him? Okay, thanks. Thanks. It took so long to get that child a bath. Oh, so cute. Okay. Have to take some pictures. Do you guys know how to put the walls up when you're on tad mode? Because I've been watching some stuff, some YouTubers, some Instagram YouTubers, and they be putting the walls up while they're in tad mode, and I don't know how to do that. So if you guys know how to do that, can you guys tell me how you do that? But I'm gonna take a picture anyway. Okay. Ugh. And I live next to noisy ass neighbors. This apartment is the worst apartment ever. Is he here? Are you gonna fix it? Did he fix it? Thank God. Thank you. Okay, you are gonna need to wake up too. I don't know what her job is gonna be. Like, what is she gonna do for a job? But oh, she's okay. Oh, no, okay. Okay, well, you're gonna need now to give her a bath, so before you get a bath. It's the neighbors. Give Skylar a bath, please. And can you come here? Oh, is this one? Okay, can you come here and pound on the door? She really needs to use the bathroom. Okay, she's not doing anything I tell her to. Do I speed it up? Okay, no. She's like really glitched. She's stunning. She's stunning. Okay, can you restart? Reset yourself. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you take a bath then. Whatever. She's gonna take a bath before she goes the little girl bath. The little girl, Skylar. Why is he tired and hungry? He was sleeping all night. Jesus freaking Christ. I'm gonna feed him until like let him use the bathroom and then yeah. And when she's done, we should give her a bath too. She said, yeah, okay. What is up with her? Oh, yeah, I already checked him. Okay, her. What is up with her? Ooh, she needs a bath. Bad. But she had an okay night's sleep. And, sorry. And she needs to eat. Oh, okay. You gonna do it? Okay.
Leonard.
I'm gonna turn on lights now because it's morning time. It's 1 o'clock. I might take them to the park, but I don't know if there's any like kids park here. What is he listening to? Rock and roll? Jesus Christ. It's like really loud. This series is gonna be a challenge. Okay. I'm gonna train her to potty first. No, probably I should give her a shower first. That is so loud. Yeah, give her a shower. That's it. Okay. Before we take them to potty, we need to go knock on this dude's door. Okay, because he is. My kids are not okay right now because of you. Go knock on his door. Oh, that's the kid. I lock the door for the kids because they be going outside and be going like downstairs in the streets, and I no, don't do that in the city. Where is the noise coming from? I'm at this dude's door and it's not doing anything. She is really tense. She needs to know what freaking. Oh, stop? Did he stop? I'm gonna have a party and you know what? I would have a party. And I would have a party. And just like when he comes knocking on my door, I'd be like, oh yeah? No, I'm not gonna turn it down. Like, I have 2 little kids here. Like, can you turn your rock music down, sir? Thank you. Last time I was playing the game, both of these freaking neighbors were having like parties at the same time. And I had to knock at both of their doors, and you know what they said to me? They said, get a life. They was like, whoa, if you had a life, you wouldn't be worried about me. I'm like, dude, I got a life. I got 2 little kids to take care of. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Ugh. It's hard being a single mother. 2 kids. Living in an apartment. I'm gonna get her neighbor, her roommate soon. I just have to do all this stuff first. Take care of the kids come first, okay? Kids come first.
Oh, Repsy. 7.
It's already 4 o'clock, and I wanted to take them somewhere.
10. Oh, galump.
Haven't even eat yet. It's like already 4. Like, come on. She wants to what? buy a building block plate. Okay. I don't think how much it would. I don't. We're not gonna do that. Okay. We're gonna. Oh, read Skylar book. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're not gonna buy anything. And she wants to.
Lucci.
Yeah, vent to someone. She needs to get a friend. I think you should feed the kids first before you feed yourself. Yeah. Because she's like, I need to eat. It's like, yeah, but like feed the kids first. I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna cook something, and yeah, they get food when they want to because yeah. Let's cook something. Yeah, I know they're very hungry. Let's cook mac and cheese. So that I'm gonna cook 8. I always cook more than the family, than how much family I have. So because they have leftovers. I don't want them to be taken away from me. I should check. Ooh, they're really tired. Why is your sleep going now? Okay, that's yeah. Oh, she has to clean that. Yeah, I know you're mad. You're like super mad. But hey, honey. Oh my god, you fell asleep on the floor. Oh. Jesus, it's really hard taking care of kids. Yeah, I know. She needs to get her neighbor, like her roommate right now. When the food is done, they just grab it. Why is she in the bathroom just by herself still? I know you're hungry and you need to use the bathroom and you need to go to sleep. Oh my god. Who is this in my toilet? Who is this guy with no face sitting on my toilet? So weird. Yeah, like, oh, it's the landlord. Ew, dude. Ew. No, don't do that. Yeah, like, some of my Sims don't have face. Like, some of the Sims around here ain't got faces, so. Okay, we cooked the food. There's food now. Come on! Okay, before you eat. No! No, no, no. Kids first. Kids are always first. Before you eat, we're gonna put that down. Okay, we're gonna grab a serving for them. We're gonna grab a serving for Greg. We're gonna grab a serving. His name's not Greg. His name is Greg. It's Gregory. So, and we're gonna grab a serving for Skylar. You are not to eat. Get up. No! You're not to eat. Go. Go give your kids food before they die. Stop eating! Oh, he took her food. He's like, no, I'm gonna take your food. Hey. Are they gonna come grab their food? Grab her food? Oh, no. Okay, no. She's gonna grab her own food. Never mind. Never mind. You can eat that. She grabbed her own food. Or you're gonna give him that second. Yeah. There you go. Okay, now you eat.
Bobby.
I'll grab a sandwich for you. I don't know if she should get like what is she doing? But Skylar already have food. Oh my god. Okay. Well, anyways, put away. Just give them extra, I guess. Eating. Okay. like really sleepy. Let her eat! Put that at a child. Eat, child, eat. She's like, I need to eat. She'll have two. You have the toy so you can eat if you want to. She like them. Okay. I'm gonna put that away too.
What's up?
Oh, family dinner, yes. Do not mess up that food. I just slaved over that stove, okay? You're hungry. You need to eat. Oh. Okay, and I have to go to put them to bed. They're like super tired. I'm gonna put it up a little bit so they don't die. I'm sorry, but like I don't want my kids to die. Ooh, no, I don't want him to die. Oh, no. Did he eat? Is he good? Oh, what did he want to do? Paint a painting. Oh, okay. He's gloomy and he wants to bubble to Ava. Okay. Is she good? What did I want her to do again? One of them need to use the bathroom. Is it her? No, she's good. She probably pooped in her diaper. You need to sleep though. Which one she wanted to read? She can read her to bed. Is this her bed or is this one? No, her favorite color is yellow, so this is her bed. So I'm gonna read her to sleep because I could just put him to bed and read her to sleep. Put him to bed. And we're gonna read her to sleep. Read to sleep. Skylar. Okay. Excuse me. This is angry. This is leaking. Oh my god. Dude! Leaking! I should have to clean this up. I know. No fun. Tense, yes.
Shoaib? Oh.
Yeah, we know. It's hard. It's hard to be a mother, but it's gonna get easy. It's gonna get great. I wanted to take them to the park. I'm sad. Come on, put them in the bed. This is gonna be a fun series. I know it because I'm gonna be probably yelling at these kids. I'm probably yelling at her a lot and just like going crazy. This is gonna be probably one of the most fun series that I played. The rest of them are good, but it's like, okay. I don't know what to do with her. If you guys know what job to do with her, tell me. Okay. Can't read her to bed? Why not? You can read her to bed. No? You're not going to? Don't want to? Whatever. Or she's gonna go to sleep by herself. She's like, I don't need you. I'm independent. She's sad. Why? Disappointed from fun? Oh. Well, sorry. Where is everyone? We're here. What are you talking about? Honey, you're tired. Can you please clean up and go to sleep? She's having a stressful day. She's like, I'm too tired. It's hard. But But first, you have to call. Let me put it up a little bit because I don't want her dying. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want you dying. So. But, oh yeah, and there's another mod that I put in here. But, like, let's get a roommate. Roommate service, yes. Let's see who's gonna be our roommate.
Toby Weepster, Pipe Sashel Macaroon.
A lot of them don't have faces. Yes. Probably gonna. Imagine our dad, our roommate, right? Are we gonna have to wait to see faces? We could roommate a cat. You have a cat as your roommate. Really? Really, people, really? Come on. A faceless child. Yeah. Okay, so I had to take all the people without faces off, and let's see
The Freezer. Crit. Huh.
Who is that gross? In the game. It's her! Oh, so faceless human beings. Can we get some face people here? Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Finally. Yeah, I just put her here, so we're gonna do. Yes, you're my roommate. And you're gone.
Miko's currency. Chill Bronson. Wow. Yo, Ribbit.
Your new roommates will arrive soon. Make sure to assess a bed. Okay, yeah. Okay, you need to calm down. Jesus. Assess bed to roommate. Yes, that's your bed. That's your bed. I guess I'll do closed door for everyone else, but the roommate, I want my kids to go in her room. She's right. The kids can come in my room. I'll appreciate it. I would like you to tell the kids to come in my room. Okay. Outdoor for everyone. No, mind. Whatever. Okay. My roommate is here. I probably have to get my phone for a while. Oh. I'm trying to click on it. Okay. It's late already. You should go to bed. Can you go and repair the broken items? Cancel roommate. You are on a cleaning duty. Please return the food to yourself. Okay. She's on the computer. And she's napping. No. Sleep. Ruben Gallo. What? Explain. You need to sleep. What are you doing? Woman, get out of my house. Why is she moving the laptop with her? Okay, so that's the end of this episode of Single Mother. Okay, if you guys like this series, comment down below, give this a like, subscribe, tell me. Okay, I might have to give her a makeover because her back is way. It looks like she's me out. So, yeah, thank you for watching and peace.